Hey everyone, this is Living Dead Gal, and welcome to what is going to be the first and probably a 3-part video series called Bite Size Berry, where I bring you content that shows you kind of what I'm doing to get ready for Season 2 of the Not So Berry Challenge, which will premiere the day after the High School Years pack releases, because we are going to be using that pack for a heavy focus on at least the first part of Gen 2 of this challenge. So in today's video, I'm going to be making over the love interest that you submitted for our girl Crimson. First up is Mackenzie Bauer by Silverhair Simmer. So Mackenzie is a creative bookworm and she has the painter aspiration. And according to her bio, she is very popular in the artsy crowd and will talk your ear off about her new mocha pot or how the popular chain coffee shop doesn't even know how to make an Americano. So I love her bio. I love her original design. Silverhair Simmer did a fantastic job on her. I think she's stunning. Unfortunately, a lot of the skin details, the distinctive features such as her moles, I didn't have, so that didn't carry over. So I tried my best when I was doing her skin details to kind of match some of those distinctive features. So I did give her a set of moles, even though they're a different placement. I kind of just wanted to make sure that I tried to retain her look and feel as much as possible. And kind of the goal with these is what I'm doing is I'm essentially taking your Sims that you guys submitted to me under the hashtag LDGSberry, and I am making them over just kind of in my style to fit in with my save file to be love interest, or also in the next video I'll be doing another set which will be submissions just to be friends of Crimson and her siblings. Basically I'm trying to keep their essence as much as possible. I'm not changing any bone structure or anything. The only thing that I'll touch is eyebrows, because when I swap out the eyebrows, sometimes you have to play around with the brow bone just so that it works. And then I also have an eyebrow thickness slider, so if you see me tweaking any of that, that's the only part that I'm changing. Everything else I am leaving 100% the same, just giving them sort of, this alpha makeover in my style. And I think Mackenzie's so cute. I had so much fun giving her her makeover, and I was really excited because I had this alpha hair that pretty much was an exact match for her Max's hair. And I had a lot of fun doing her style as well, because she's just got these really cool artsy vibes, but borderline witchy vibes, but then lots of neutrals and brown tones. So it was just a very different and very unique look, and I had a lot of fun with her. And I think from her bio, I feel like her and Crimson might butt heads a little bit at the beginning, but then I think that it could blossom into, a pretty hot and heavy romance between them. And just to kind of give you guys a little bit of a backstory on what I'm doing here, if you are new to the channel or if you have not seen season 1 of the series, basically Crimson, my Gen 2 heir, she is going to be needing to complete the serial romantic aspiration. So I needed lots of love interest for her, and I thought that high school would be the perfect place for us to start for her to complete this aspiration. And a big thing for her is she is a lesbian and she's currently in the closet. She has not told anyone yet, and so her journey through high school is going to kind of be one of self-discovery, and I'm going to kind of have the serial romantic aspiration play into that in a way that I'm hoping is relatable. I know that a lot of times the serial romantic aspiration, people, it doesn't seem like the nicest or the most moral thing. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to kind of showcase it in a way that is relatable for our girl. But yeah, I'm super excited about Mackenzie as a love interest for Crimson. Next up is Rayna Lang by Clinksy, and Rayna is super cute. She is a cheerful, clumsy bookworm, so super sweet. You can tell by her style and how she looks, just her original design, that she's just a sweetheart. So the only thing that makes me sad is that Crimson is gonna kind of be breaking these girlies' hearts, so I'm probably gonna end up having to do whatever is in my power to set them up in happy relationships after we have completed our serial romantic aspiration, because my heart will ache for these poor girlies, and I love all of the Sims that you guys have submitted. And one thing to note, if you've submitted a Sim and you don't see them featured in this video only features 4 potential love interests for Crimson. The next one will probably feature another 4 to 5 potential friends for Crimson and her siblings, so don't be alarmed if you haven't seen your Sim chosen. I have downloaded everyone's that has been available, and I'm definitely going to be using them throughout the series, especially since we're going to spend a good bit of time in high school. I just can only fit but so many in a CAS video before it gets to be really, really long. So I've just kind of selected a few of them based just kind of on, you know, sort of some random selections and based on what kind of came in first. So I definitely do appreciate every single submission that has come in. I appreciate all of that, and it'll be really, really helpful as I go through the series, and I constantly need to add more people, and I will be making them over as I add them to the series, and I will definitely showcase them in the series as well. So I just wanted to kind of let you guys know that, but I do appreciate each and every single one of you submitting sims. Every single sim that I've seen in this hashtag has just been absolutely stunning. You guys blow me away with the beautiful sims that you all make. One of my favorite things about this game and about this community is seeing all of the different sim styles, and that's kind of what has been so rewarding about doing this video and having your sims submitted to me for this challenge, and to be able to make them over is it's pushing sort of the boundaries for me. Like this sim here, Rayna by Clinksy, is just she's very unique looking. She has a very distinct look about her, which I absolutely love, and it's something that I probably would not have been able to achieve on my own. So it's so fun to have these different bases to work with to kind of give them a makeover in my style, but there's still something so unique about them because you guys have created them. You've created their bone structure and their features in ways that, you know, I as a creator don't necessarily, I wouldn't necessarily think to do. And I think that's always what's so fun. Like if you guys ever do sim swaps with your friends and stuff, it's always fun to just see how different people make their sims differently. And that's like my favorite thing about scrolling through Twitter, is seeing all of the varieties of sims we can have, you know, depending on if you're a vanilla simmer, if you use Maxis Match CC, if you use alpha, if you use a mix of both. It's really cool what everyone can come up with. So anyway, back to Rayna here. I think she's super cute. For her style, I definitely wanted to kind of give her as much similar items as what I saw in her gallery photo. So I gave her more of like a sort of slouchy sweater and a little pleated skirt because I did see that in the gallery photo. And I gave her kind of like messier hair because I thought that was fitting, but then she's also still got this really cute, stylish look about her. So I gave her these cute little chunky tennis shoes with these cute little socks and a cute little necklace. I feel like I'm saying cute a lot, but that's just the perfect word for her. She's adorable. I love her. So next up is Blake Mala by Laura Nico. I absolutely love Blake. She is stunning, and you will see that the majority of her skin details actually did come over. She's actually using my favorite skin overlay by Kindle Spice, so she already had that on, and then her freckles did come over, which I was really excited about because I think that's a very distinctive and unique feature, so I wanted to keep that. So I ended up not spending quite as much time on her skin detailing as some of the others where it didn't come over, because I had a lot of that like already in place. So I just added a few little touches here and there, like a little bit more of like a highlight that I think didn't come over, but I think she's absolutely stunning. So she wants to be a curator, and she is a genius, a geek, and she is non-committal. So I think she's just a really unique, really fun personality, and I love that she wants to be a curator, and I see her like doing cool sciencey things, and I could totally see her and Crimson maybe like relating on a certain level because Blake likes a lot of the stuff that Crimson's mom, Minty, is into, at least, you know, as far as like doing the elements collection and collecting things and being, you know, being a genius. I feel like, you know, that kind of goes in with science, so I could see them vibing at least on that level. And I don't know, Blake is just so beautiful. I loved the hair that was in her original design. I unfortunately didn't have that, so I tried to get as close of a match as I possibly could for her. And then I skipped ahead because I tried on so many different tops. I was looking for something in her gallery photo. It looked like she had like a really cute pride top open or on. And from her description, it sounds like she's like, you know, out as a lesbian, which I think is really cool. And I think that might be really helpful for Crimson to, you know, talk to someone who is out and who is proud, and to, you know, just help her with her identity. So I thought that was really cool. But I wanted to go with a pride shirt, but then I ended up finding this top and I absolutely loved it. And then as soon as I found these jeans with the chain, they looked so good on her figure. I was like, she's wearing these jeans. This is the cutest little outfit. It's like cool, but still geeky. Like, and that's her whole vibe, is kind of like a cool geek, I feel like. So I had so much fun styling her. As soon as I found that top and pants combo, I was just like, this is perfect. So I absolutely adore Blake. And last but not least, we have Emily Ford, submitted by Chris060708. And Emily is super cute, and she has a really adorable backstory. From her bio, she is the new girl in town, and she wants to be a vet after high school. She's a huge Taylor Swift fan, and she comes from a very conservative home. So she is actually keeping a secret. She is gay, and she is having to hide it from her parents because she is afraid that they will disown her. So she's hoping to be herself in her new high school and come out to somebody that she can trust, which I think is super cute. And she is a cheerful cat lover. So I really like her, and I love, with this group of Sims, what I was trying to do when I kind of selected from the gallery is get like a really diverse group, you know, with all different kinds of personalities. And so I really liked that, and I thought it was kind of interesting to have, you know, all of these different backgrounds. This idea that Emily is from more of a conservative background, and she's, you know, not as comfortable coming out, because for Crimson, she's going to struggle with it, but she does have a very open-minded, very loving, very supportive family. And I mean, open-minded really shouldn't even be the word for it. But it's a family that understands, you know? And I think that it'll be very interesting for her to talk with somebody who doesn't have that kind of a support system at home. And it'll be a little bit eye-opening for her in her journey of coming out, to kind of see how her family reacts to that versus, you know, maybe someone whose family might not approve of you know, her, who she is, which is really sad and really rough, but it's very real, and that's something that I like to achieve in my series, is realism. And so I like that idea for Emily. I did have the Taylor Swift shirt, so she was wearing that in the gallery, and I did choose to pop that on her because I thought, you know, hey, she's a Taylor Swift fan, it's a part of her, you know, who she is. We are nearing the end of the video. Thank you all so much for your submissions. I hope that you like their little alpha glow ups. If you did enjoy this video, please just do hit that thumbs up button. That lets me know that you'd like to see more Not So Berry. I hope you are having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine, but I can see that you